Awesome. Okay, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight. We're super pumped and excited because we've got Jared launching his business tonight. We can't wait to hear from him. And we jump on a few times throughout the week and just share something that we've come across that we've had really great results with, an amazing program, product, and an opportunity that for some of us has really changed our lifestyles and how we really live our lives. So for me, I came across this amazing program and product almost 25 months ago now. I was working full-time, trading time for money, as most of us do. But at the time, I was a mum of two super young kids. One was 3, one was 11 months. I'd literally just returned from maternity leave to my government job, on promotion to a different position. Lots of commuting, super long hours, kids were in full-time childcare, and as much as I was super holistic and healthy, I was definitely burning the candle at both ends and started to get quite sick, both mentally and physically, and just something had to change, but I didn't know what. So this post came up. It was health, it was wellness, it was all based around the whole family. And there was a chance for me to make a little bit of an income. As much as I wasn't really looking for anything, I reached out to this person because it just, ticked a lot of my values, and I was just in a headspace where this probably normally I would have just skipped and gone by and gone past, but I reached out to this girl, asked her hundreds of questions, and found out it was Juice Plus. All right, and for me, I'd been researching Juice Plus a matter of 3 months prior, purely for my husband, not for me, because I thought I was that super healthy person. I couldn't possibly put anything more into my body. But for my husband, who's a typical bloke, I won't say typical because I know there's quite a few that eat healthy, but he lives off, meat, potato, white pasta, white rice, and I just knew that was going to affect him later on in life and wanted something to bridge the gap there. So once I realised there was an opportunity with this, I thought, what the hell, I'm going to have a go with this, get my product cheaper. If I possibly got it for free, bonus. If I made a bit of an income, that'd be great. And just by sharing it with a few friends and family and social media, within 4 months, I was able to, I had enough income to go part-time. Within 10 months, I'd replaced enough to leave my job, which I'd never ever envisioned being a stay-at-home mum. But oh my God, it's been such a beautiful, beautiful, 12, 14 months now, being at home with my children, building a relationship up with them instead of my co-workers, which has been amazing. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus has literally been around for over 30 years, so definitely not a new fad, something that came in yesterday is going to go out tomorrow. It's been around for 30 years. So we've got 30 years of results with this amazing product. They're all about inspiring healthy living around the world. It's all based around whole foods, nothing synthetic and artificial, and it's there and designed to bridge the gap in our diets, bridge the gap between what you are eating and what you should be eating. Not there to replace a healthy diet in any shape or form, but just there to bridge the gap. Government states we should be having our 3 and 5 serves of fruit and vegetables a day, which seems pretty, easy when you spit it out like that. But stats show that less than 5% of adults in Australia are able to do that, which is quite shocking, especially when science is suggesting we really need to be having more along the lines of 9 to 13 serves of fruits and vegetables. Right? So, and that's quite scary. As much as I love juicing and smoothing and eating my 3 to 5 meals a day of fruits and vegetables, not every day is perfect, and not even I can do that. So our hero product is literally fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. All right, so you get an extra variety of 27 fruits, vegetables, and berries in these amazing little capsules on a daily basis, getting into your body, which is pretty amazing. Again, like I said, nothing synthetic or artificial in there, just fruits, vegetables, and berries, but at their highest cellular nutrition. I can flood my body with stacks of fruits and vegetables and berries each and every day, but they're not vine ripened and they're not at their highest nutritional value. And what I mean by that is we actually like the taste of our fruits and vegetables. We want to eat them when they're tasty. So they're actually picked before off their vine, for a number of reasons. One being the supermarkets need them. But the main reason being that's because when we like to eat them, we like to eat an apple when it's nice and crunchy and green and red, same with carrots and all these other fruits and vegetables. But for a lot of them, their full nutritional value doesn't come into that produce until the last 24 to 48 hours. So we're missing out on that. Obviously, when it's then picked from the vine, it's sprayed with various sprays, waxes and chemicals, and then it's got a week or two journey before it gets to our supermarkets. We purchase it, we peel it, we pip it. In some cases, we cook it. And there we're losing a lot of nutrients again. The fruits and vegetables and berries that go into our capsules are vine ripened. They're on 3-generation-old farms. There's no need for any sprays, waxes or chemicals because our factories are co-located or within an hour's distance. They're taken into our factories where they're washed and cleaned, and then they go through a pulping process, and this includes the peel, the pip, some of the stem and stalk, which we wouldn't normally have been getting nutrients from. And through that pulping process, instead of juicing, which is great as well, so keep some of that natural fibre in there as well, that liquid is slowly removed, coincidentally the sugar, which is a bit of a bonus because there's a lot of goodness going in there from natural fruits and veggies. And then through a cooling process, not a heating process, it's turned into our capsule, which is a small capsule, all right? It's not some big horse tablet that you need to try and swallow, but into these small little capsules that we swallow on a daily basis into our vegan, vegetarian, soluble capsule, all plant-based again, so nothing yucky in the capsule also. So we swallow them, gets in, you know, we all absorb things differently, so it gets into the bloodstream between 3 to 7 minutes, and then it goes to work. And what I mean by goes to work is obviously we've all been taking supplements and vitamins in the past, and you may or may not have noticed this, but you swallow them and then you might have noticed when you've gone to the bathroom that you've got that disco wee, yeah? That fluorescent wee that always looks like you're dehydrated. And that's your body not recognising a lot of those things that you may have been swallowing. Those synthetic and artificial ingredients, your body's like, what is this? And it's actually gotten rid of it. Because this is the fruits, vegetables and berries, your body knows it, understands it, recognises it and goes to work with it. And because inflammation is different in each and every one of us, how that's going to show up is going to be very different in each and every person. You know, inflammation could show up in skin, psoriasis, eczema, acne, dermatitis. It could show up in your kidney, your liver, joint inflammation, all these different areas of your body. Without you even realising. For me, I didn't think I needed it. I was that super healthy person that just didn't need it. But clearly when I started taking this, the more energy, my clearer skin, sleeping better, joint inflammation from overuse of, you know, of lifting weights and playing netball, you know, having children, all these different things started to occur, which was really amazing. So our hero product, like I said, been around for over 30 years. No warning label on the label because it is just purely fruits, vegetables and berries. A label that you can read. For instance, with the berries, it's just grapes, bilberries, cranberries, artichoke, elderberry, all these beautiful things, which I know I don't necessarily get into my body each day, and those specific varieties that go into each of those as well. Go in there, not because that's what's grown really well in that area, but because they work so much better in synergy than they do on their own. So a lot of work has gone into creating that. And what I also love is they've had over 36 peer-reviewed scientific studies done on them. All right, so we've got, you know, 30 years worth of results, and we've got all these beautiful studies. Yes, Juice Plus helped fund those studies, but to get that gold label on there that they're peer-reviewed, that's unheard of. It is the most researched product really on the market in whole foods, which is really beautiful. Juice Plus, with that research, definitely a company with a big heart, because what they also do is when any adult takes our whole food capsules and gets that extra variety into their bodies each and every day, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years between the ages of 4 and 18. So your child literally gets the fruit and vegetables for free, or they can have it in a chew form. So it's the same powder that goes into the capsules, but it's joined with an all-natural plant-based tapioca. All right, they're super yummy. They give your child an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables daily, and that is massive for any parent, no matter how healthy you think your kids are and what you're putting in their lunch boxes or what you're sending them off to grandma's with. If you're giving them their Juice Plus, it's really nice to know that you're bridging that gap with their nutrition, and while their bodies are growing and developing, especially also their taste, that craveability between the adult and the child is really showing up in that study. You know, you flood your body with that sort of cellular nutrition each and every day, like attracts like. You start wanting less of those naughty things, the salts and the sugars and the fried foods, and you want more crunchy, fresh fruits and vegetables, which is super great. Other things that are coming up in the kids' study are they're sleeping better, they're pooping better, cognitive behaviour. For my children, respiratory. You really just don't know until you get it into your body. So that's your micronutrients, all right? That's getting everything working more opulently, getting all those things inside you moving and working together. And you know, you'll start to notice it in very different ways to me and to many other people. Then we've got our amazing, you're obviously still got to eat, but we have our amazing complete macro powders. Our complete powders come in 2 yummy flavours, chocolate and vanilla. Over 30 plant-based ingredients are jam-packed into these, and they actually taste nice. All right, so you've got your complex carbohydrates, protein, fibre, your good fats, over 18 superfoods in there. So you're covering your vitamin D because it's got mushroom and pomegranate in there. Vitamin B, complex vitamin B niacin, which is a beautiful mood balancer that comes from your greeny leaves, so that helps with anxiety and depression. So we see lots of results there also. But these are great, you know, lots of parents are living off coffee and toast in the morning. These aren't designed to be a meal replacement, but they're 10 times better than toast. All right, these are great for the afternoon snack. They're great for pre and post workout. They're great for the kids after school. They're great for the mums on the run in the morning, or anybody on the run in the morning that just needs to get something better in their body than, you know, those sugary meals on the run, those bars and things that you can get. So these are great to keep in your bag, but, you know, great to make some of those beautiful smoothie bowls. We've got hundreds of recipes that you can create with those. And they're just one of my favourites. I have at least 1 to 2 a day. I get that into my 2-year-old as well before we leave the house in the morning, and he's just like his dad. So knowing he's getting his chews and that into his body, which has broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, quinoa, millet, all those beautiful things into a 2-year-old's body before I leave the house, that's huge. He's 3 now. I'm going to stop saying he's 2. Then there was just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge. All right, something that we don't generate ourselves in our human bodies, but something that fish don't either. We've been getting our omegas from fish for quite some time, but, you know, they actually get their omega from algae and the things that they eat beneath the sea. So Juice Plus went about creating a vegan, vegetarian, soluble capsule that has our omega-3s covered, all right, from pomegranate, algae, sea buckthorn, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, pomegranate, and all those beautiful things in a capsule there to help you with your brain, heart, again, joint inflammation, eyes, skin, and it's all, you know, plants without any fishy aftertaste. So this is, you know, we've just had it just over 12 months. We're seeing massive results there with that as well, especially lots of eyes and joint inflammation results, which is great. And I'm really excited to have that as part of our obviously our nutrition support, and that's it. We've only got 4 products. We're not some crazy company with a massive big catalogue. It's just about your micro, your macro, and your omega, and that's all there to bridge the gap. All right, like I said, you still got to eat, and that's why we've got this amazing program that you get to be a part of for free whenever you take Juice Plus just once. All right, it's all online. We've got over 7 ebooks, and that's constantly growing. It's called the Juicy Body Transformation. It's not a diet. It's definitely a lifestyle program, and it's there for the whole family. We've got an 8-week shred that's about to start, so that's really for people that really want to kickstart into their health, might want to be gaining weight or losing weight, but it's really there to really smash out some of those goals at the beginning, but then you've got the rest of the program there to help you and set you up for life. It's been built by a group of people, but headed by the wonderful Kira Westwick. She's a nutritionist and mother of 2. She was actually runner-up for MasterChef 2014 top 10. Absolute foodie, constantly adding more and more value. Beautiful recipes, all based around whole food, getting people excited to be in the kitchen, helping children understand the value of the rainbow, getting that on your plate. We've got a gourmet cleanse, a detox, and you've got the support there. I'm holding it in front of me just so I make sure I cover it all, because I do have to have a written one or a printed one in front of me when I'm cooking. But it doesn't keep you locked in the kitchen either. They're quick, easy recipes, but they're super yummy. So that's our program and product in a nutshell. I'm just going to grab a couple of girls now that have volunteered to share some of their results tonight, and they're going to share how Juice Plus came into their life, what results they've had so far, and why they love sharing it. So I'm going to grab Kate first. There you go, Kate.
Hi, guys. Hi guys. So Juice Plus came into my life it was about 3 months ago that I started. And I was looking for a program and a product that would help me. I had a little bit of anxiety that was getting the better of me. I also was on my own health journey and needed a little bit of help with keeping that on track and losing a little bit of my extra baby weight that was hanging around. So I actually got in contact with Jana, and I'm actually on the trio, so the berries, fruits and veggies. I've also got the kids on the children's health study, which is great. And now my hubby has actually jumped on board and he is on the fruits and veggies. He is going through recruits with the Melbourne Fire Brigade, so I was really looking for something that would help me. I'm looking after the kids 4 days at a time by myself, so really looking for something to help me with the extra energy that I need to do that, and also just keep me on track. So I have found since starting that I am getting better sleep. My energy levels are more balanced throughout the day. My craveability for better foods is a lot better. I'm also taking the shakes, which help with the cravings in the afternoon, and also helping me when I'm a mum on a run and trying to get the kids to daycare in the mornings. I'm loving that I'm able to bridge the gap with the kids. I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so it's nice to know that they're also getting it, and bridging the gap in their nutrition, and I'm finding that they're sleeping better and also just have better moods in general. So yeah, we're loving the product, and I love that it's a family friendly program. I'm loving all the food, and I'm loving the exercise, just to be able to jump on, have a look at what exercises I can do and fit it in my busy lifestyle. So I'm loving sharing it and I'm loving the results. So yeah, thanks Jana.
Awesome, thanks Rockstar. And I'm going to grab Carla too, and she's going to share her journey with Juice Plus so far also.
Hi. So Juice Plus came into my life about 12 and a bit months ago now. And to be honest, I watched my friend's journey for about 12 months before I jumped on board. And at the time when I decided to join Juice Plus, I had a 3-year-old, a 3-month-old, a husband deployed with the Defence Force. So I was doing it all on my own, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with no break. I was exhausted. I wasn't eating right. I'd feed the kids perfect and I wasn't eating. So I decided to give Juice Plus a go, and within the program, and within 2 weeks, I had my energy back. I was feeling good. I'm not a breakfast eater, so the shakes are amazing for me because I can add whatever I want to the shakes and it doesn't feel like I'm eating breakfast. So the shakes are amazing for me. I took the trio and the shakes, started it all at once and started to feeling good. I also put my daughter on at the time, I put her on the chews, and she had suffered with chronic constipation since the day she was born. And about a month in, I had totally forgotten to give her adult dose laxative that she was having twice a day, because she was using her bowels like a regular person, and the only thing that had changed in her diet were the chews. So for us, that was an amazing result. Also, with my husband being deployed on a ship in the middle of the ocean for months and months at a time, he's got on the shakes and the capsules that keep him going and give him what he needs that may be missing on the ship or maybe missing throughout his as well. So for us, it's an amazing program is just so easy. I think we eat something out of the product. Every single day for lunch or for dinner, or I make it for lunch boxes as well. So we love it and we won't be leaving the program.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Amazing stories. 2 very different stories again. Obviously 2 mums, but, different results and, different length of time on there also, I guess. But, it doesn't matter if we're, the blokes, the girls, the kids, it's always wonderful to hear those results. So now I'm going to, just before we hear from the amazing Jared, I'm just going to, squish a couple of myths that come around in the business before we hear from him, because he's joined the business. He's super pumped and excited. But I know when I started, I had a couple of beautiful friends and family reach out to me because they were worried that I was doing one of those schemes, one of those structures. And I really didn't understand the scheme bit because I was born a little bit after they were made illegal. And we've got an amazing program and product, so definitely not one of those schemes. But pyramid structure-wise, I really think that's where I've come from. You know, I think every traditional business is really structured like a pyramid structure when you really think about it. You know, I've come from government, but when you think about McDonald's even, you know, franchises, whatever, they've all got their chief or their owner or their CEO at the top. So maybe think about IGA, Safeway and Coles, some of those big supermarkets. They've all got their CEO at the top. They might have their board of directors, state managers, area managers, site managers, section managers within the store. They're beautiful people. Most of them come in at that first level down the bottom. You know, the checkout chicks, or they're stacking the shelves. You know, or they might come in from another store to another store to get a promotion. So I was a bit like that in the government. I switched over from the Defence Force to Department of Human Services. I came into that middle range job there. These guys beneath me, you know, down here and here and whatever, they didn't like me. They didn't want anything to do with me. I'd taken the position they wanted. You know, this structure is really all about standing out, upskilling yourself all the time, really elbowing, kicking to make sure you're the shining light to keep winning these promotions. And you could be there for years before you can win some of these. I've also owned a traditional business, and when I owned my restaurant, I had the top position clearly. Then I had family in these middle, you know, these first couple of sections. So the chances of any of these guys ever getting even up to these sections were slim to none unless they married me. You know, in most cases, you know, you could be in the business, you know, 20, 30 years before you even get up to this middle range area. This is where I was in my last job. And for me, you know, I was doing, you know, I'd be at the job maybe 40 to 50 hours a week, commuting all up, probably 65 hours a week, taking work home with me, on call. There was no home life balance. That's why I was burning the candle at both ends, why I was getting sick. And the chances of me ever getting to that top role, well, in what I was never going to be the MP or the Chief of Defence. And for these guys in Coles or Safeway, you know, they're not going to be there for 40 odd years to get to that position, to know it in and out, to even get that opportunity to do so. And that's literally what we do in traditional business. Yeah, we work for 40 years, for 40 hours a week, to maybe retire with 40%. And, you know, now once I saw that and really understood that compared to what we do now, it's just like, no way, why am I doing that? I'm just following the footsteps of my parents, of what society thinks, yeah? And I didn't want that anymore. We're more like a rectangle. All right, we start off, we come into this opportunity as a virtual franchisee for a one-off yearly fee of $165 to have it. We have a top position called National Marketing Director, okay? You know, if even, you know, we all come in at this position, we can't come in at a middle range level. Yes, we've got various promotion levels, of course. My text is coming out, sorry. You know, even if this CEO saw what I was doing and loved the lifestyle I've created and wanted to come join me, he couldn't just jump up to this position. All right, he has to start as a virtual franchisee. We would link arms with him, nurture him and show him the steps, the processes that worked for us, and help him get to wherever he'd like to get to within this business and organisation. All right, if he wants $500 a month, cool, he can work his way up and get to that. You know, if he wants $5,000 a month, we'll help him and guide him and work him up to those positions there. If he wants more, well, then the sky's the limit, because everybody that comes in as a virtual franchisee gets the opportunity to build themselves all the way up to NMD and to keep building their residual or passive income as big as they like. Just by sharing and teaching. All right, I don't grow if I don't help other people create success how they see it, which is a really beautiful way to do business. And there's none of that elbow and kicking to make sure that, you know, I'm getting ahead or I'm building and someone else isn't building. We don't get a bonus for signing up people. All right, our business grows by helping others create that success. But the area that I was worried about when I started, because I didn't have social media, or very little, because I'd come from the Defence Force. Sorry, the light's really bad. And I just didn't think I knew enough people. All right, so when I came in, I had my upline who introduced me to the business, Lauren. All right, she showed me how to start using social media and how to share it with a few friends and family. For me, most people knew that I was healthy, not that you need to be healthy to do this. All right. So they knew I wouldn't jump onto something that I hadn't researched, that I didn't really believe in. All right. And I found a few beautiful people that wanted to bridge the gap or wanted just to increase their already healthy lifestyle. But what I also found was a few beautiful people that wanted something more from their life. I found my bestie. She had a family of 5, and she wanted to bridge that gap in their diet and realised that she could also, get some of that money back herself and earn a bit of income. So she jumped on board. I had Catherine. She had amazing results, and at the 2-month mark, she shared it on social media, and it went viral. And she wanted me to respond to everybody. And I said, hold on, why don't I show you how to do it? I said, what's the point in me, just benefiting from it? How about I show you how to financially benefit from it? And so she jumped aboard. And then I had Steph. She was from my mother's group. She loved the program and product. Couldn't believe we hadn't heard about it sooner. Wanted to share it with more people. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had showed me. Share it with a few friends and family. Share it with social media. Share it with your gym buddies. Share it with your work colleagues. Share it with your mother's groups. And the same thing happened to these girls. They found someone that wanted to get their product cheaper, someone that wanted a holiday fund, someone that wanted to pay off their credit card, or someone like me that wanted a vehicle to change their life. All right? And they did the same thing, teach to the people below them, and it just kept popcorning out like popcorn, exactly, put it in the microwave, it pops away, pull it out, and it still keeps popping out. Super organic, just by sharing and caring enough to listen to other people, what they need with their health and lifestyle, and offering them something that we could help that with. So that's just those couple of myths. I just wanted to get them out of the way before we hear from Jared. So I'm going to grab you, Jared. So if you were excited, where are you? There you are. So how are you? You nervous?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So 3 questions. How did Juice Plus come into your life? What results are you and the family looking forward to with the program and product? And why did the business make sense to you?
Juice Plus, I saw Candice had put a ad up on Facebook, which I've been looking into online marketing, and obviously everybody wants to be happy and healthy. And this one really grabbed my attention, mainly because the startup cost was fairly low in comparison to a lot of other things, low in general anyway. And I'm always looking for an excuse to go on a diet I can't really say excess baby weight, but maybe because I like ice cream and bourbon too much and want to get rid of that a little bit. And I hope to see Juice Plus push me in the right direction financially. I want to get away from the incredibly physical demanding job that I'm currently in. Always got an injury or always whinging about people not paying me, and goes round and round in circles. As far as my family goes, it's like any father and mother would say, I'll do anything to protect and look after my family and close friends. So the last question is almost self-explanatory as far as who I'll do things for and what I'll do to look after and make sure they're happy and healthy. And you give $1 million just to see your children smile, let alone make sure they're smiling on the inside as well. Yeah. That's a quick, short version. I was all nervous all night about answering these questions, but you've made it pretty simple, actually. Thank you.
That's right. And I noticed with my husband too, I mean, in the long run, I know you do big hours, yeah? So the chance to be at home, to see your children a little bit more, I'm sure that would be in the back of your mind also.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing worse than going to work and your children waking up, where's Dad? Oh, he's at work again. And they're going to bed for the afternoon nap at 4:30, 5 o'clock when I'm getting home, and they haven't seen me from the night before till the next night, and that's not good enough for me. I remember my childhood, getting excited to see my dad come home from work, and I was talking to him the week before last, when he stayed over after training one night, and he said to me that he used to hate coming home and seeing us all sleep because he just wanted to hear our voices and hear about our days, and I don't want to be in that. I want to see my children grow up.
Yeah, awesome, Jared. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, we're so excited to have you a part of the team, and we can't help you in any shape or form grow and really enjoy the health journey that comes along with it. But congratulations and well done on launching tonight.
No, thank you very much. Thanks for your help. Thanks, Candice, as well, for your support. You've been really good.
Awesome.
She's muted. She's saying you're welcome.
Yeah, she'll be speaking soon. Don't you worry. I'll put her on the hot seat. So that's really beautiful. And, for me, that's exactly where, my next goal is. I never envisioned being able to be that parent. I thought I'd just copy my parents, work full time, miss out on all those beautiful moments with my children and leave that for someone else to take care of. That literally I was paying half my wage to childcare and someone else was bringing them up. And now my husband, he's like Jared, trading, he's wearing himself out, getting injuries, getting run down, missing out on all these beautiful moments with the children. So if I can get him home, which is the next goal, well, then that's what I'm going to do. And you could see the emotion in Jared's face when, he could see that those bits and pieces could really come, come full circle. So now I'm going to touch a little bit on how we get paid. We are really lucky with this company. We can share in over 29 countries, which is really fun. Lots of beautiful people we can meet and go visit. And we get offered so many opportunities with travel with this business too, again, on our own terms. But we get paid 3 ways here in Australia and New Zealand, one being retail profit, all right, from sharing the product, sharing your results, sharing an amazing program and product. And and just helping other people, and commission. These two build up what we call our residual income or our beach money. That's why I put the wave there. So that grows month by month in the background, which is pretty cool. But what we like to talk about is our bonuses. All right. We do get paid a few different bonuses, but I'm just going to touch on the promotion bonuses tonight, just so you get a bit of an idea on this really cool incentive that's there to help you grow in the early days, so you get a bit of an idea on what sort of money's on the table later on. All right, like I said earlier, you come in as what we call a virtual franchisee. All right. Oh, God, these texts aren't coming up very well on my board. I'm really sorry. To get some darker ones. And we help you smash out DVF within your first 10 to 30 days. But the first big bonus that's on the table is a $400 bonus for you. All right, that's for senior direct virtual franchise. Means you've probably gone and shared the business with maybe 1 or 2 people. You've got that. And the person that's helped you and guided you to get there also gets a $400 bonus, because it's a teach-to-teach business. All right, someone there is helping. You don't want to be loaded with a whole lot of information when you start this business. You can literally walk in, never ever need to be the guru. You just teach to teach from what it is you've learned so far. All right, the next one is called sales coordinator. You probably shared the business with maybe sort of 5 to 8 people at sales coordinator. All right, that's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. All right, the next one is senior sales coordinator, and you've probably gone and shared the business with maybe sort of 10 to 16 people, and you've probably got another 30 odd underneath them now. That's a $1,200 bonus for you, a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. Things really do start to change here, where you spend your time, how you're growing your business, because you're really all about helping these people do exactly what you've done now, helping them grow their own beautiful little tribes or niches and teams below you, and showing them what worked for you and what didn't work for you. So now I'm just going to grab Candice. Candice is going to share her business story, how Juice Plus came into her life, what results, not what results, what exciting things have happened to her so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Hi, Jana. Thanks for letting me share. I started this business around 2 years ago in May, at the end of May this year. At that point, before I started, our family started to really struggle financially, and we started to live paycheck to paycheck. I also started to just lose myself as a role as a mum and a wife, which really sort of started to have a really bad effect on the family. I really wasn't looking for any work, but I knew that I needed to do something, and working from home really just never even crossed my mind. But again, like Jared, I came across an advertisement on Facebook, and the whole thing just really made sense to me. The product made sense and aligned with who I was as a person, and I felt that it was just something that I could also share with my family. And something that I'd never done before is I could work when I wanted, where I wanted, and I didn't have to put my kids into care, which was something that just made me feel really anxious and stressed about. So 2 years on, it is the best decision that I have made for my life and my family's life. Financially, my family and I have so many more choices. And the dreams that I once thought were dreams are actually turning into reality now, which is really super cool. The growth that I've had as a person individually is something that I never could have imagined that I've gotten from a job. So that's helped in every single area of my life, including the business. And I get to inspire and encourage and mentor and guide. So men and women from any walk of life that want to have this opportunity to work from home. Becoming a leader in this business is something that I never thought I could ever become as a stay-at-home mum. And now I can just, I'm giving this hope to others like Jared to become that leader for their family and for their team. So just, yeah, super grateful, super excited, and congratulations, Jared, on your launch tonight.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Jana.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing. So awesome. So we're not all women in this business, I will tell you that much. We've got some amazing men in our business. We've actually got a few coming to Melbourne to visit us this weekend, so we're super pumped to see them. But, you know, for different reasons, people, you know, not everyone comes in for this to be the vehicle to change their life. All right, so you can have some people that just purely want to get the product cheaper. So you just love them where they're at. So some people, they'll just, you know, a bit of extra money. It might be shoes, it might be clothes, they might be love shopping. For other people, it could be a travel fund. You can do this from anywhere. You can be a nomad, do this from your phone. You just need Wi-Fi. So, you know, I've told you that my goal is to reduce hubby's hours next. Our goal is to get a caravan, travel Australia, because I can do this from anywhere, meet more people, help more people, and just enjoy our life and enjoy our journey, which is really amazing. Next one is QNMD. That's a $1,500 bonus for you and a $1,500 bonus for your teacher. All right, you've probably got about 20 to 30 frontline, and you've probably got about 150 odd below you. All right, top position, NMD, National Marketing Director. You get a $3,000 bonus for hitting that one. All right, only you get that because by then your teacher is earning way too much, so they don't need it. You're on about 100, 120,000 a year. And, you know, there's other bonuses there. There's clubs, there's all these other beautiful things. I've just shown you one area. Remember, this is growing constantly in the background, your residual income. These are just bonuses. And cool, you might not hit all these on your promotions, okay? If you miss them, not a big deal. We're never going to miss these ones. But these first few, don't worry if you miss those, because you're getting teacher bonuses for helping these beautiful people. Bring on 5 people, you've got the opportunity to get this bonus 5 times, this one 5 times. Bring on 50, 500 people, you've got the opportunity to win those bonuses by helping them each and every time. So a really beautiful structure. That's why we love sharing it. And because, you know, you can see it, we're just sharing our stories, and it obviously just comes straight from the heart, and we love it and we enjoy it. So a massive thank you to everyone that jumped on and supported Jared tonight, whether you're watching this live or in a recording. If we didn't get all your questions answered, please reach out to whoever it was that invited you to take a watch of this or take a look at this, because they obviously cared enough to make you check it out. Thank you to everybody who shared their stories tonight, and a massive well done to Jared for launching, because I know it can be quite daunting your first time, but you did amazing. So thank you, and hopefully we get to see you all again really soon.